became widespread in California in the 1960s. As for the volunteer organization, it was started off as a group meeting in the hamburger factory in May 1991. In November of that same year, the Poway Midland Railroad Volunteer Organization was started. Here at the railroad, volunteers dedicate their lives into helping with the operating equipment here to run their services around the park, to give the public good rides, to make the children happy, but most of all, to keep its history going as it lives today. The volunteers here share their experience and their history of the operating equipment here at the railroad.
Yes, my name is Chuck Cross. I'm president of the Poway Midland Railroad Volunteers. I've been a member here for 20 years. What we took over with the city here was some very old equipment. And as you've been told by other people who've worked on this equipment, we've managed to bring it back to life again. What we do here is a community service. We're volunteers. And what we do is we make this work and make these things happen because we enjoy it. This is something that is a community service to us. It's also a very challenging engineering project. Each one of these pieces of equipment is unique, and they all have their own challenges to make them run and to make them continue to run. They all have different things that they need, and we've researched it over the years, and we've managed to do a very good job of it. Our main pride is the steam locomotive, of course, the 1907 Baldwin locomotive, which you already know about. And the next piece of equipment that we had is the speeder, and that works very well for hauling people around in that. It's a whole different experience out on the line than a steam locomotive, but there are a lot of people who really enjoy that. And we added the trolley to the operation. That's an 1894 trolley, and runs on a Corvair engine hooked to a truck transmission, and that offers its own unique experience as well. And before long we will have our cable car done, our 1906 San Francisco cable car, and that will run electrically. That's in the process at this point in January of 2013 of being done. Sometime this year we will introduce it to passenger service, and then that'll give us quite a fleet of different things that do operate here. We are unique. No one else does what we do in the whole world, and we are world famous for all of this.
So, working here as long as I have, I mean, I've been here, I'm in my 10th year. Working, it's taught me so much. I mean, not only do I get to work on 100-plus-year-old pieces of equipment, I get to work with my hands, I get to work with equipment, and that translates into real life. And, you know, especially at work, I'm able to take things that I've learned here and apply them over there, which is really, really important, because instead of having to teach me over there, I come and already know how to do it. You know, there aren't very many 20-something-year-old kids who can say, oh yeah, I know how to do that, and have everyone else at that location go, really? And then you show them, and that's it. I mean, you can do it. That's something that is really important, and beyond that, we're preserving history. I mean, think about it. The United States as it exists today simply wouldn't exist if it hadn't been for the railroad. There's no way around that. It's absolutely an inescapable fact that without the railroad, we wouldn't exist the way we do. And that's important. I think that's important to everyone else who works here.
I like driving the trolley. It's fun. It's awesome. You go, take a right turn, go straight for a little bit, take another right turn, go straight for. It's like NASCAR, but with rails. You know. It's real exciting.